gotten caught up with this whole notion of like cutting people off and like trying to brand them as like, no, but they're so good and they have good in them. Maybe they do, but they're not bringing it out for you. So you need to leave them or you need to leave them behind. And someone else will be able to not just bring out their good for you and their good parts for you, but they'll be able to be just good to you as a whole because they love you. I wanted to come on here and talk to you really quick and tell you, pick that crown back up. No, but seriously, do not lower your standards. Like, there is hope. The person that is right for you, though, is really just, you cannot lower your standards. Like, you need to pick your standards back up. If you go on a date with somebody and they don't check all your boxes, move the fuck on. Go on the next date. Especially with this dating scene, that there isn't really hope for you. Like, there isn't really like hope in finding like the right person or a person who will truly love you and respect you for your personality and your soul and your heart and not just your looks. And I feel like, and it's not even in a sense of like, oh, I'm gonna run through all these people like to find the one. I mean, yeah, technically speaking, but in reality, what you're really doing is filtering out people who can't rise to meet you. And like, the truth of it is, in this society, the way that men have been programmed and stuff like that, because of the patriarchy and how they've been programmed to kind of just degrade women and stuff like that, if a man so much as makes a joke about women that like he degrades them, or he hangs around people that, you know, have very somewhat like a human rights issue, then they're not going to treat you right. Like, and that's just like the truth of it. Like, that's just the truth of it. So it's like, if you're struggle to find like a clear red flag, literally talk about human rights, talk about politics. And I feel like this is something that maybe seem as controversial like to talk about in like the first few dates, but it's something that you need to talk about, especially if you value being treated right by your partner, because how your partner views other people and views human rights issues is how it's going to reflect back onto how he treats you as a woman. So I think that's just something really crucial to keep in mind, and something that sometimes gets lost when I feel like we talk to a lot of people, and when we go on dates and stuff like that, and some people like try to stay away from those topics, but I think those are one of the most important topics, if not the most important, to talk about someone when you're first getting to know them, so that you can really see where their morals are and you can really see where they stand on a lot of issues, especially in our society today. So like, that's a way that you can keep your standards up there, to be honest. Like, and like, you really have to keep your standards up there. I know it can get hard. I know it can feel like nobody's ever really gonna match our standards or anything like that, but the key to it is you really just have to keep your standards high, and you have to keep having hope that you will eventually find the one that is right for you, and man or woman, to be honest. And like, there's like what, over 9 billion people, million people on the planet Earth, and there's no way that out of all of these people your soulmate is not there, or that like your true love, or like the person that's meant for you, if you don't believe in soulmates, at least the person that's meant for you is not in those like 8 billion million people. Like, it's just like, that's another thing. I feel like we place too much importance on people that really do not matter at the grand scheme of things, because there's so many other people on planet Earth that we have yet to meet. We have yet to meet all the people that will love us and that will care about us and that will make us happy. So we cannot lower our standards and settle for less, because then we'll never be able to meet the people that we be able to meet us at our best and meet us at the best standards that we have for them and exceed them. So like, you know, when someone's toxic, when someone doesn't treat you right, honestly, cut them off. Like, obviously communication is key first, but if they can't rise to it, like I said, then you need to just cut them off out of your life. And not out of a sense because they're a bad person per se, but they're just not the person that's right for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. That two things can be true at once. Someone can be maybe a good person, but not the good person for you, and maybe not good towards you. And like, I feel like we've gotten caught up with this whole notion of like cutting people off and like trying to brand them as like, no, but they're so good and they have good in them. Maybe they do, but they're not bringing it out for you. So you need to leave them or you need to leave them behind. And someone else will be able to not just bring out their good for you and their good parts for you, but they'll be able to be just good to you as a whole because they love you. and like that's all it will take. So yeah, this is just a quick reminder, girl. Like literally, like I know the dating scene is really tough out there, but literally hold your head up high, keep that crown on. Like I know so many people who've gone through the dating scene and they've come out with like really good partners, and with people who have like done things that have exceeded their expectations and who go above and beyond every single day for them in the tiny meaningful ways. And you're going to meet someone like that too very soon, but you cannot settle. Do not let yourself settle, because if you settle, then you'll never meet somebody who really loves you for you. They'll just love you for what you tolerate of them. So yeah, anyways, I hope you stay safe, have an amazing night, and don't forget to show yourself love and be kind to yourself every single day and to those around you. Okay, bye.